Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So last episode we rescued an apprentice and we were forced to defend ourselves against a madman trying to kill us. In this episode we are gonna have to see if we can find the Warden. Or at least his place of residence. We'll have a nice waypoint and all that good stuff. So let's move over this way. Let's see. Maybe we can just cut through there. It's a pretty good range on the skill I've got on the right mouse, the Amaryssa's Blade Burst. Pretty good range on it. Right, let's take out some shooters. I like how mobile you get with the teleport.
That skill's not ready.
Let's see, just realized last episode we leveled up, but I don't think we spent our points. No, we didn't. So let's add one more point, and then Amaryssa's quick cuts, chance based, so it benefits from maxing. Next level, put another point in it to get it to 5, and then we put another point into Belgovian's shears to max it out. Will be the first skill we actually max out.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. Let's follow this path. Hey, there's a Rift Hound, a queen.
I can't do that
Okay,
yet.
they hurt. Let's not get ourselves completely surrounded here. And instead, just take them a couple at a time.
I can't do that yet.
Really sipping my healing skills to the maximum up of their potential. But that Rifthound Matriarch is nasty. Very tanky and does quite some damage, which is well, it's an interesting combination to fight, but it's also a tricky one. Oh, look, it's another one. This one we had already worn down quite a bit further. I see a star on the main minimap. That means we are close to our destination. We haven't arrived quite yet, but we're getting there. Ooh, Ornate Strongbox. So, to my understanding, these Ornate Strongboxes, you can only open them once on every difficulty per character, basically. And that is because they contain the highest class of loot, or they have the highest chance of actually containing some decent loot. Let's see, did we actually get anything decent? Nope. That's a sword, but it's a two-hander, so unfortunately it's not useful. A ring. Lightning damage, don't really care. Pierce resistance and poison and acid resistance though, and some life regen. I could get interested in this. On the other hand, we already have a ring that gives us elemental resists and some extra damage to beast skin. So I think on the whole that one is actually better. And this ribbon is... it gets us extra light radius. And some experience, but yeah. Not very compelling. Look, another cellar. This dank cellar. Okay, it leads to the cellar where the apprentice was stored. So there's no actual purpose in going there. Okay. They are slowly whittling me down. I want to get out of here. Yeah, yep. Please get away from me. Thank you. So this ether aura that they, or these ether globes that they seem to throw around, don't really help since I'm not really resisting ether just yet. Also, yeah, I haven't been up there yet. Okay, let's make a stand here rather than there, not get surrounded as much. Man, these guys are they hurt. On the other hand, so far still alive. Yeah, I know, I'm jinxing myself. Let's actually get the regen to kick in for a little bit. There is a big unique one somewhere in there. It's pretty difficult to get to because there's so freaking many minions. Okay. Because ideally I don't really want to get surrounded. Because then it becomes really hard to withdraw from combat if need be. Okay, getting the feeling that he's just summoning stuff and that I really just have to bite the bullet, or the proverbial bullet, so to say, and get in here. Oh, not happy with the state of my life bar. Oh, these are all level 18 guys. The reanimator itself, well, it's not a reanimator itself, but a reanimator. Slowly burning through the regular zombies. I think so. Let's take out the caster support as well. Let's play a little bit more tactical here. Take out all the things that are potentially dangerous. So nice to be able to just shadow step past everything. See, so it's just him and a couple of minions rather than half a screen full of minions. So the problem wasn't all the minions, but just a few of them. And we got him, and we got Rampage as a blueprint. Wow, well, that was an interesting fight. And we even got a blueprint for it. So what's Rampage do? 33% chance on a crit and a enraged state upon landing a crit, assuring that there are more to follow. Increases offensive ability, total speed, adds bleeding damage, and it lasts for 8 seconds. That's not quite bad. Also bonus to physical bleeding damage, extra cunning, extra attack speed. There are worse blueprints. Or worse relics to have. Thing is, I still need more blood of Catan, so I need to kill more Catonians. That was just a plain ring. Nothing worth looting. So I'm recording this straight after I recorded the previous episode, but I did restart my game and I fiddled a little bit with the settings of my webcam, and I hope that the webcam is going to be less shocky. That's so a reoccurring problem I've been trying to fix, but most of the time in my sound check the problem doesn't really show itself. And then when I record a video and then after the episode look back on to see how it went, then I actually see the problems. But for some reason when I am not recording the game, the footage on the webcam itself is just perfect. It's very crisp, very responsive. I can do what I want. I can do crazy dances and move my fingers really fast, and the webcam just picks up all the motions without stuttering or anything. And with the same thing, if I have the game running, it just doesn't. It just stutters even when I'm sitting still. So there's not even a lot of motion to process. So I've lowered the resolution that the webcam actually streams its video at to my computer. So there's less overhead in downsampling it. Because, well, no, the webcam is, it's a postage stamp. It's just there to, show me, give you a bit of a state of my emotion and just make it a bit more personal rather than just having the gameplay. And that works fine with just a postage stamp video. Also, they are doing quite some damage here. So rather than the webcam streaming in something like 720p, it actually now streams its video at a fraction of that. So hopefully there's less overhead in the actual processing of all of that. And I've also turned off anti-aliasing in the game, so it's also a bit less graphically intensive, especially at the 1440p resolution that I'm recording this at. In order to just reduce the general stress everything puts on the system, so that the webcam actually is less choppy. So after I'm done recording this episode, I'll watch it back and I'll see if it helped or not, and if so, we keep what we got, and otherwise back to the drawing board. Now there will be more googling and more tuning with settings, and yeah. So I'm gonna hope it's fixed. I'm getting pretty tired of having to fix this problem over and over and over again. Let's see. Book. That's cast magic, so we don't really care. And we gained a level. Excellent. 1 point here, 1 point there, so now it's at 20%, so further levels will just increase the damage. And let's max this one first, then we can afterwards just add a couple more points to this, and then go back to dual blades, and then add Nidala's hidden hand. Because this only applies to the proc based skills, it's going to be the least efficient one to boost early on, because the more skills I have that trigger, the more powerful this is going to become. So I'm probably going to keep this at 1 point until all the other skills, at least until here, have been maxed. So Warden's Cellar. There was an entrance over on that side of the building. So let's actually have a look. Go back up. We go here. We kill some things. And then we go back down. Hello there, Culver. How are you today? Having a bit of a bad day? Well, you are not the only one. All your buddies in the rest of the area also have a very bad day. Okay, one door into the cellar. And we unlock the waypoint. We have enough space in our inventory to just keep going. So that's one of the nice things of setting the loot filter to only show yellow and better items. You don't really see a lot of items drop this early, because a lot of items are still of white quality. And they're going to be inferior items. No, I could potentially make some more iron scraps by picking up all the white items and making frequent town trips, but those are just annoying. They're distractions from the actual gameplay. They're not fun to watch, not fun to do. So I just skip them all together. And selling the yellow and the green items is where the real money is anyway. Let's see, anything else in the room? Here, some barrels. There. Why are you guys fighting each other? Stop fighting each other. I want your loot, dang it. And I want the experience. Yeah, there's insects here. Yeah, insects and undead don't really like each other. Cocoon remains. With a pepper box. Pepper box being a gun. A revolver type. Or at least a handheld gun. Not quite sure if it revolves or not. Ooh, spiders. Lots of spiders. Even more spiders. Okay. You know? Spiders hurt. Number 19 spiders, so they are allowed to hurt, I suppose. This is a Dreadweave matriarch. But still, they hurt. So, tactical withdrawal, and then back into the fray with renewed health. Vital essence, just to keep our constitution up. And then we get some cocoon remains with some stuff in it. Wait, that's it? Spiders and a cocoon? Oh, wait, there's more. It's a shortcut. Yay. Gee. Stop being so freaking painful. Right.
I can't do that yet.
So now there's werewolves. So regen, yep. Might have to invest 1 or 2 more points into our pneumatic burst just to get the life regen a little bit higher, so we have a little bit more sustain during fights, so there's a bit less running and a bit more hitting. Ribbon of spines. So that spider was in a hurry. And now we get back to the corridor that we originally were supposed to move through. Hello there. How are you all doing today? Let's take this one out. Oh, there's a cold one. They hurt. So let's take them out first.
Can't do that yet.
Have to drink a potion there. Something is bombarding me. It's hurting. And then we get a whole barrage of zombies after us. Could probably do with a bit better or slightly larger life pool, so I have a bit more slack when it comes to taking lots of blows and just waiting for the regen and to even things out. In fact, that I'm playing softcore doesn't mean I enjoy the dying part, and I try to avoid it at all costs. Might not be playing hardcore, but you can always play with a hardcore mindset. And that makes a good preparation for when I eventually do have a hardcore playthrough. Let's see. Oh, threw my throwing daggers against the wall. That was kind of a bit of a missed opportunity. Okay, so we have something there and here. This is probably the way forward. Probably means that I'm back there, where I came from, is something interesting. So let's run back. Is there something interesting? There's more bugs. Come on. Yeah, you actually followed me. You followed me. Everybody else. Too bad for you. I'm gonna go here. Walk around all the way. So it better be worth it. Make it worth my while. Oh, scrap is usual. Helps with crafting. Haven't actually done any crafting yet. But might actually have a look at crafting some armor bits and pieces to fix some of the holes I got in my defenses. So standing in the middle of a cloud of poison when you don't really have a lot of poison resistance, not a good idea. Also, I was locked in place. That was not a good experience either. Especially not if a spider is attacking you from a distance. And if you're locked in place, teleport actually doesn't work, which is interesting. It's understandable, but it's still interesting. And I think that was that. Right here. And that's it. Okay. Not as exciting as I was expecting it to be. You can't always have it all. So let's see what the other side of the level has to offer. Hopefully staircase with a portal on the other side, because this is the time where I should start to look for a portal or some natural ending to the episode. Time does fly when you're slaying zombies. And spiders. And insects. Underground transit entrance. Yeah, we have to get over there. So, just going straight for the thing that's been marked rather than taking the scenic route. Bleeding. Crafting materials are always useful. Let's see, any boxes on the side? Not here. Boxes on the other side. A little bit, but nothing there. Yeah. I like how the light source is done. That there's a light above the wheel with spokes with the candles, and it's all flickering, and you see it cast down on the floor. I think it's really nicely done. Underground transit, and we have another waypoint here. Excellent. Oh. Yes, it actually does want to open. It's gotta think for a moment like, oh wait, it's locked. I need to unlock it. Luckily, that was not the case. So, let's
come see what's left.
Sell. Ooh, we found some things. Let's see, access, don't care. Gloves though. See, extra health, extra armor absorption. We don't reduce the freeze duration, but the extra armor and the health is definitely going to be beneficial. Rift Scourge Claw of the Sea. It does acid damage. Very fast. It adds +1 to Nidala's hidden hand. Okay, that's going to be interesting. And extra piercing damage. I'm just going to stick with the thing I got. So this is it's more of a caster dagger, there's no armor piercing. But +1 to Nadala's hidden hand is... it's this one, right? So that's gonna basically give us 7 acid damage, another 35 poison damage over 5 seconds, some extra percentage acid poison damage, and some piercing damage that gets converted to acid. No, that's actually the same percentage. So it's not overly important, it's not overly strong, and we lose a lot of damage. So I don't think this is worth the trade-off. Though it is an interesting dagger, but too bad for you. Anything interesting we can buy yet? Ooh, these ones have a 16% armor piercing and they're fast rather than very fast. So that's not the kind of dagger I want. These are very fast and they have a very high armor piercing as well. So this is just a plain white one. This one is yellow, has some spirit and casting speed, and this one has some defensive ability. Defenses are never a bad thing to have. So currently I have some daggers that actually both convert physical damage to acid. Interestingly enough, so my main attack is partially acid, even though most of my bonuses are actually for piercing and physical. So a dagger that doesn't do that conversion is also going to be good. So it's the biggest boon to my offhand. So we sell this one. This one, spirit and casting speed. Well, it's an upgrade, then never say no to upgrades. So that one goes as well. Lose a little bit of armor piercing, but on the whole, it's gonna be good. And then I actually realized that this one is better because it has 4% health rather than the spirit and the casting speed, which I care more about. So that was a bit of a waste of the money, but can't always have it all. So next level we get a shoulder piece, then the level afterwards we get a new pants. So there are plenty of interesting things left to discover in the future. Let's go have a double check. Now that we have more or less reached the Warden's place. Okay. No new questies or anything in the square there. And this is a very good time to end the episode. So once again, I thank you very much for watching. And hope to see you again next time when we further explore the Warden's laboratory. Maybe next episode we actually face him, or it's gonna be the episode after. But either way, it's gonna be very, very soon. So don't go anywhere. Warden has to go down. Bye bye.